Doom Patrol Season 4 was confirmed back at DC Fandom, of course, alongside Titan Season 4, and now Doom Patrol Season 4 has actually begun production, so most likely we will be getting this season's release on HBO Max sometime this year in 2022, which is super exciting. But now we actually have a bit of an update and some news on Season 4, because given how Season 3 ended, like, there's not really a clear path of where things are going next season. Like with Titan Season 4, we know the castings of the villains with like Brother Blood and characters like that, so we know what's going on over there. But Doom Patrol Season 4 we haven't heard much about, so we have really no idea what is going to be going down in this season. Where are our characters going to go next? Who's the villains? All that good stuff until now, because we do have a little bit of an update of another character that will be featured in Doom Patrol Season 4. And this news is coming at us from Murphy's Multiverse, of course, a super reliable source we talk about all the time. And Charles Murphy is saying that Season 4 will introduce the character of Casey Brinke. Now, the heroine, known as Space Case, had to face off against her father, who turned into the villain Torminox due to a virus. Her mother was the one to take him out by sacrificing herself, leaving her daughter behind. It's a tragic backstory for the young heroine and happens to be fictional. You see, Danny the Street, who has appeared throughout the series, actually created the comic book she lived in and gained the ability to bring her into reality. As such, she had to come to grips with her life being fiction. So, already, just based off that little blurb of who this character is, she just fits in so well with the weirdness of this show. I mean, like, first of all, a name like Space Case, and then you got a character named Torminox, and this crazy virus, and you know, this show is mainly known for character development and tragic backstories, so that's what this character has as well. Also, Danny the Street, the connection there, that's they've been a big character in the show as well. Only had like one appearance in Season 3, so I'd love to see some more Danny the Street in Season 4, and just the fact that her life is actually from a comic book and like her whole life is fiction, I think that's a really cool idea. Now, the crew behind the project of Doom Patrol Season 4 are currently actively casting a female actress between the age of 20 and 30. They're sticking to her origins as a fictional comic book character, but she will be Dorothy's favorite superhero. Now, this is the part that gets me interested, because the last time we saw Dorothy in Doom Patrol Season 3, she actually left the show in, I think it was one of the first couple episodes. It was like episode 2 or 3 maybe. I think it was episode 2, and she left in Danny the Ambulance, because of course Danny the Street turned into an ambulance, and that's how Dorothy left. So sounds like Dorothy has come back in Season 4, which is honestly some awesome news. I'm super excited for that. I love the character and love the actress in the role, so I'm excited for that. And again, it makes sense because of the connections to Danny the Street / ambulance and how Dorothy exited last season. Now, let's continue here. The upcoming season will see her face off against her father, Torminox, who may have a bigger role in the story, as she comes to the rescue when he is attacking Dorothy. Her time in the real world will also force her to grow out of making corny catchphrases and hero poses to understand what it means to feel real pain and loss. So, again, some more interesting stuff here that this character just fits in so well with the show, with not only the wackiness but just with the tragedy of this character as well, and the whole thing about corny catchphrases and hero pose. I think that's great, but also the inclusion of her father Torminox, who could, I'm not sure if he's going to be like the main villain of Season 4, or if he'll just be like a villain, similar to how in Season 3 we didn't really have like a main villain. Like we had Madame Rouge, we had the Brain, we had Monsieur Mala, we had there was something else going on at the beginning of the season. I don't remember exactly what it was, but kind of like how in Season 2, how we had characters like Dr. Time and Red Jack and things like that who just popped up for an episode or two there. So they could do something like that with the role of Torminox. And it's specifically mentioned in the article that the character will be added as a major recurring guest star in Doom Patrol's 4th season, which just recently started production. So this is interesting, and honestly could become a character that maybe after Season 4 becomes a series regular, because that's something that you always see in a lot of shows as they go on with their seasons, is they always expand past the main cast. Like even some shows that go on with like the main core group, they always add in new cast members that will become basically new characters for the show. And you see that in pretty much every single show. So you could see this here with Doom Patrol Season 4, where we introduce the character of Casey Brinke. She's just a recurring major guest star in this series, or for this season, that has a big role, and then is bumped up to a series regular, maybe even starts living at Doom Manor with the rest of the Doom Patrol, becomes an official member in Season 5. That's something I could totally see happening here. And it is weird, though, that they haven't actually cast an actress yet, considering that they've already started filming the season. But hey, hopefully we do get some sort of cast announcement soon in the coming weeks or months or whatever. We should be getting that very soon. I mean, I've never heard of this character before, but just reading this little excerpt about who Casey Brinke is, aka Space Case, she sounds really interesting, and I'm actually really excited to see this character make her debut in Doom Patrol Season 4. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you excited for Doom Patrol Season 4 and the inclusion of Casey Brinke in her storyline? So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit that subscribe button so I can keep up to date on everything that goes on in the DC life.